Hello everyone, welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. So we got all of these on the table today. I'm going to do my castings, but I'm going to put a color in them. And this one we're going to do for the first time, and we're going to do it fancy, and I'll do a casting of that another day. But there still should be pretty interesting because I want to make them colored. But before that, I got a new shipment in from Resiners. Let me bring it over and show you. So I got the new air purification. It's called the Air Purifier LITE. You can see the size difference. This is the new one. This is the older one, the first version. And this one said on there was a little sheet on top of that it said it is more sensitive to alcohol, which is amazing. So I just have it running for the first time now. It's the morning and I haven't poured anything, and it has already picked up 5.0 total VOCs in this room. It works pretty much the same as the other one does. This is the other one. This is missing on this one, but everything else is just the same. So you got red when it hits certain, I'm sure it changes, I didn't watch, I'm sure it changes from green to orange to red. Here's your power button here if you want to turn it on and off. There's a timer here if you want to set it for a certain amount of time. This is your auto button, which I leave mine on auto. You can see it's on right there. That way it turns on high no matter what's going on if it needs to. So as soon as it senses it needs to be on high, it does it by itself. You can turn it off, and then it goes down to level 1, and then it's going to take quite a lot longer to clean the air in the room. So I always leave mine on auto, even if I'm working and whatever. And then here is a fan speed. If you have it, say you have it not on auto, you could turn the fan to level 2, level 3, and back to level 1. But again, I don't do that. These things are so easy to work. All you have to do when it comes in is just unscrew the base from the top. There's an air filter inside. Just take the plastic off and put it back in. There's nothing to plug in on the inside of this one. So you're just basically taking the plastic off, putting it back together, and then turning it on. So the first 3 minutes, it took 3 minutes to warm up everything. Once everything was warmed up for 3 minutes, it did its thing, turned on, and now we're taking out the VOCs. So check that out. There's a link in the description box with a discount code for you if you want to try that one. So I'm pretty super psyched that this one is more sensitive to alcohol, because this one was not as sensitive to alcohol. So let's get continuing on today's adventure. So today we're going to make some castings for me to keep, and I don't like having stuff hinder shells and things like we did yesterday. So I'm going to do the full paw print today. All 3 lids, or 2 lids. This is the one that has the shaker center. This is the one we did yesterday. So we're going to pour this, and I'm going to use brownie today just to give it a little bit of color so we can see what it looks like. And then this is the one we did yesterday in the seashells. Well, I did the blue shell in the shell, and then I put the glitter glue on the top. I did Smurf alcohol ink, and then this is what it looks like. So that was so pretty. Here was the paw print if you missed yesterday. That was this lid here on here, and then there's your flip top box. We didn't make the other lid because this was actually made with the extras that came out super pretty. And then today I'm going to just play around with alcohol inks. It's going to be pretty either way, but I don't want any shell hindering, because if I have one shell sticking out, I can't cast it in silicone. So I want to send these back to my friend Denise. So I'm going to do the shell in sparkler. So this is a metallic. We'll see what that looks like. I'll try to swirl it in, see if I can get it to look okay. And then the body in the Evergreen by Octopus Inks. 2 new things in the eBay store. 2 glitters, Electric Rose. This is a gorgeous pink glitter. I don't have many. I think I only have 2 or 3 because I thought I was purchasing the proper glitter to refill one that I already have, which I now know I cannot get anymore. So Passion is gone, I think, out of stock, and I can't get it back. So this is going to kind of replace Passion, but I like it better. I like the flake better, and I like the color better, and I like the sparkle factor better. So I called it Electric Rose. So I'll have to get some more in stock. I'm going to pour that into the body of this turtle. This is the round one with the flip top lid. So he's got the round lid, and then I'm going to do the shell again, but this is the colorful shell. I got that from Hobby Lobby. So we'll do that in the shell today, and this in the body. And then this is the other new glitter I just stocked. It's 3 cuts of glitter, all in like a Tiffany blue. It is gorgeous. I called it Glacial Teal. So if you want to check that out, I should have plenty of that for you guys, because I knew I was going to be stocking that new one. I've got this one I'm going to cast. This is the little heart. I called it a dollop with icing. So this is all dried. I put the little glitter glue on there yesterday. So I'm just going to use Sweet Cherry just to give it a little bit of a color. Maybe I'll try to swirl that one. And then of course, we'll probably pour this if I have extra. If I have extra, we'll figure it out, see what colors to do. But that is the gorgeous, newest butterfly that we did yesterday, which I don't have in arm's reach. So let's get started. I think I did 8 ounces yesterday. Of course, there's a piece of glitter in there already, which I don't want to scratch out. I'm going to start with... not sure. I'm going to put these in my pressure pot again. Maybe I'll start with 10 ounces. Oh my gosh, there's one in there too, now that I'm looking down. Goodness. I'll start with 10 ounces, and whatever we get out of 10 ounces will be good. I'm pretty sure we'll get all of this out of 10 ounces. Let me grab that. Let's get started.
Glitz and glitter, lighting up the night. Painting dreams with the shimmer soap.
So I was just cleaning the mixer lid for this over by the air purifier, because that's where my garbage is, and I use alcohol to clean it, and that thing jumped up to 10 immediately. That one is so much more sensitive than the other one, because the other one is on red right now. Let me go look at it and see what the numbers are. Okay, so the new one is at 9.999 and the old one is at 1.2. So that tells you the difference between the two. That new one definitely is picking up the alcohol way more than the old one did. Okay, I think to conserve, I'm going to use up all the clear things first. So what I want to use with clear, and then I'm going to mix in the brown to that one, things like that. And then they're going to go into my pressure pot today. So let's get this in here. Let me see. I don't even know where they're going to fit here. I can get a few things on the bottom shelf like that. Okay, do I want to put it in a cup or not? I do want to do the shell. I already measured out the shell into the little turtle shell. I'm just going to add a little bit of resin to it, just so it's nice and coated. So we'll have a little bit of a colorful shell on this one. We need a little bit more than that. I just don't want it to go over the edge, so I'll fill it up in here. So let's get that in. I should be able to use all of this shell. Come on, get out. These are bigger chunks than that other bottle of shell that I used yesterday in that blue color. I might be able to even fit a little bit more in there, but let's just see. I don't want anything sticking out, put it that way. I could put a little bit more in, which I kind of thought was going to happen when you put, no, not that one. That one's too tall. When you put it in the resin, it just kind of flows down together. That might be plenty. I don't want nothing sticking out. So let's fill it up the best that I can, now that I didn't coat those. Maybe I'll just quickly stir them a little bit so they're not dry on the other side of them. That one's a pretty side down. Oh my goodness, am I going to have to take some out now that I just put them in? It's not domed yet. Let's see. I'm going to put a little more resin in. I didn't have any trimming to do on that other one, and I domed it pretty good, which I don't usually do, but these are cut really well. It almost looks like a machine cut. So I'm not sure how they did that so well, but they did. That looks good. Right there. Just need to get resin right there. That's going to be pretty good. Spritz that. Okay, so what else do I want? I want clear in here. Again, this is just a casting I'm making. We'll drip in the red. This is Sweet Cherry. Today is a Octopus Ink Day. And then I'm going to try to do this technique that I don't usually get right, but why not practice today, seeing that it's just castings. I don't even think I need any more. That's just going to end up turning red. 2 drips did it. I don't know. We'll see if it looks like wispy or not. I highly doubt it. But I didn't need any more ink, that's for sure. 2 drips. Did the whole thing. Okay, interesting. Let's do the same thing. Oh, this one's going to be glitter. So let's do the shell. Oh, look at that. I need to get that under. One little tiny edge. I might have to take that one out. The shell was going to be sparkler because this is just a casting for me. So I'm going to put a little bit of resin in there. And it's probably going to be the same thing. It's probably just going to be a drop or 2, maybe. I don't know. I just wanted to play around with the... Yeah, we'll do another drop with the metallic. Let's see what we could do with it. It's coming out in a pretty good stream. I don't think that's going to be enough color, though. Oops, I didn't mean to do 2. And again, it's okay if it comes out terrible. I don't even know if you're going to see much of that color. I'm going to fill it all the way up. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, let's cap that one. Do the body in evergreen. So we're going to have a green and gold turtle. I'll do a little bit of resin. I want to make sure it gets down in that hinge, though. Let me grab a silicone tool because yesterday a couple bubbles popped out of there. There's one. Okay, nothing came out of that one. So let's drip some ink. Try to get it on the resin so I don't stain her mold. Let's see what we get. Green and gold should look good together, right? I don't know. That's what I'm thinking anyway. Get some down there. We need some green on this side, fellas. And we'll get into the bigger molds tomorrow. I don't have much to fill, so I don't want to go crazy with the color. Come on, get in his foot. I think that's full. It's gonna have an off-color body unless I try to get some of this green down there. There we go. Okay, that's it for that. Now, let's do the glitter. Gosh, I don't know how much I need in there. I might have to mix up more resin. Wouldn't that be crazy? Let's spritz this. Spritz everything. I have, what does this say? 5 ounces left. So let's do, probably need 3. Oh, I'm gonna have to mix up more resin for sure. Okay, let's do, what's that? Oh, that's dried resin. Electric Rose for the first time. Let me pour it over here. Let's just stir this up. I think it's going to be a heavy, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I want to get that out of there. Hang on a minute. Knew that was going to happen. I want to get some glue in here as well. I just got to pick this out. I don't want glitter in there at all. Let me get all this out real quick. I don't see any more in there. When I do just a casting, I don't want anything to hinder the texture of it for the silicone. Let me just... That one, not so sure about. Probably not going to look that good. This is, what, 3 ounces? So I'm going to do 3 drops. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I know this is going to be a heavy glitter. So we'll see if it sinks or not. It shouldn't with the glue in it. But I think I'm going to add 1 more drop just to be safe. And then I guess maybe we'll do the butterfly because I only have 2 ounces left and I don't think it's enough to do that whole paw print. So I'll mix them up for the paw print. I'm just going to squish it down into the sides. Definitely want it down in the hinge. I hope it's down in the hinge. Oh, this is going to be more than I needed. That stinks because now I have extra, which is what I did not want to do. Gosh, everything looks like it takes so much more than it does. Get some of that out of there. Too much. Too much in there. Well, maybe I will mix this. I'll do the brown in the paw print. And then I'll mix this because I pulled out a pink mica powder from Laura's Art Corner for the butterfly, but maybe I can mix it with that one and see what we have left. I'm trying to conserve here so I don't have to make more than I need. I don't like that, but I don't know what to do about it. There's really nothing I can do about it. I guess I could try to drip and stir it in. I don't know. Let me see. Just to give it some color, but it's gonna float. We definitely didn't do the swirl very good. So maybe we'll just drip it on the back to get color shining through and it won't hinder my casting. What do you think? I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, let me move this over to the pressure pot. I'm undecisive on how I want to do this, so I think I'm going to do the drip with the clear and see if I have anything left. And if I don't, we'll have to make up a little more. So let's do a little clear. Drop a few things of ink. instead of mixing it into the resin. I don't have much in here, so I highly doubt I'm going to have enough to do this whole thing. This is going to need a lot more ink than the other colors. It's hard to do like this. Let's see. I think this is going to take most of what's left. And I'll mix up another probably, I don't know, 2 ounces. One more drop there. There's that. Do I have enough to do a paw print? I possibly could. Let's do this one since we didn't for sure. Well, I want to do them both no matter what. Try to get this out. A little bit of brown. Let's get some more brown. Sorry, Denise, if I'm staining your mold. Let's get at least one of them filled up. And one more drop. 2 more drops. And let me scrape. Get that one filled up at least. And then I'm not sure how much to do for the other one. Probably don't need much. I'm going to scrape the rest of this out, put it in my glitter batch, and then figure out what I'm going to do here. I got to move on so I can get the pressure under pressure. That's all unmixed resin in there. See that? So make sure you mix it back in if that's what you're going to do. This is starting to get warm. Maybe I'll just put this in something else and do the other 2 the way I really wanted to do them. My gosh, I got resin everywhere. Spritz these. Okay, let me grab more. I mixed up 3 more, so let's get the paw print done first. I'll do it the same way, just for sake of matching. Get a little bit in there. Let me just turn this to make my life a little easier. Whatever I have, I don't know if I have enough left to fill up the whole. I took the other glitter because it was getting really warm, and I put it in those heart pocket hugs and a couple of pendants. Just want to get this full. And I'm not sure what we got left, but I'm going to do some of this cherry blossom from Laura's Art Corner. I'm going to dissolve it in a smaller cup first, though, which I should have had already done. I want to see what the butterfly looks like in a mica powder, and I'm sure you do too. So let's just, I'm not going to do it over my stuff. I'm going to do it outside of that so I don't get it in everything. So just put a little alcohol in there, get it dissolved. I'm just going to add a little bit of resin, soak up most of that mica powder. It's a really pretty pink. And now I'll just pour it back into my cup. There we go. Hopefully this is enough. I don't know what's in here, maybe 2 ounces. Such a soft pink. So pretty. All right. Let's just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to spritz it. It's got, oops, a lot of facets down in there. So let's just squish it around. Get all those corners. Always the corners of a butterfly. I think I'll have enough. Yep, perfect. Almost perfect. Got just a little bit left, so I'll put that in one more pendant. Okay, that's it. Oh, I see something in there. Is that mica powder? Probably. Okay, no big deal. All right, I'm going to get this all under pressure, about 5 or 6 hours. Then I'll heat mat it for about an hour, and then we'll unmold. Check out the comment of the day. It's time to unmold. It's been all day, you guys. This new air filter is still not happy with the air in my room. This is shocking how much more sensitive that new air filter is. It's at 3.9, so who knows how over 9.999 it was when it was actually off when it turned on this morning, when I turned it on for the first time. So that is amazing. I am so glad. Thank you, Resiners, for sending that to me, because who knew that much was in the air here. So I did undo these, and I just glued the pocket hugs. Look at that beautiful glitter. I love that glitter. So I hope you guys like it. Here's the extras. I just put a flat back bail on them. That one came out pretty too. I just scraped the rest in there. So I don't know what got in my turtle, and this is the one I was supposed to be using as a casting, so I'll probably just scrape it off. It's the bottom, so it's not that big of a deal. So let's just see what he looks like. See how well I did, even though it's just for me. It's not going out anywhere. I don't want to touch the inside of the mold. I really should. Let me grab a napkin. Everything else is good, though. I want to get, oh, I don't want the hinge on. Actually, I'm not going to install this one because I'm just going to take it apart, and I don't want to break anything. But if you were installing the hinge, the shell on the hinge, you want to do it while it's warm and pliable. You don't want to wait until it's completely cured, or you're going to have a hard time. So you would just fix it right on there. But this is what it would have looked like if I was putting it together. Not a huge fan. I mean, it's okay. Just okay. So I don't think I would do that swirl technique with a metallic. So I'm glad it's not really a demo. It's just to mold. So I'll just have to, like, let me see if I can get that off with a knife. Not too concerned about the bottom, because the bottom doesn't get molded, but I don't know what. I know I'm freaking a lot of you out right now with this knife, right? I don't know what fell in there. It's just so weird. But I do want a flat bottom. That's good enough to sit it on the table while we're molding it. So there's the one. Not too bad. We could do it again, but I'm going to make my mold. I'm not going to use these anymore of hers. I'll do two times with hers, but that's about it. Then I want to use my own. Don't want to wear hers out. She paid for these things. Okay, let's get this one out and see what it looks like. That came out nice. So you can't really see any swirl. Well, kind of, but honestly, you really wouldn't notice it. It's a perfect casting. Not a bubble in sight. Super cute. I do love the mold. So that one's good. What I'm seeing, I am always seeing like a reflection off of that, and it looks like the bottom of my heart is messed up, but it's not. It's perfect. Okay, this one is going to be just the casting too, so I'm not going to put it together. This is the one with the shaker. Not too bad on the coloring, but what you could do, so if you wanted to see that, see how you can't see it on a black, but you can see it on white? You can just take white resin if you wanted to and back that. I just want to make sure we're good on the hinge. So right here is where you would cut a piece of acetate, fill it with your shaker stuff, and glue the acetate resin over it if you can, just to get it perfect. Oh my gosh, there's one, oh, you can't feel it, so I'm okay with that. That one piece of glitter in the paw print. And then this is the one that we did yesterday, same one. So this one does not have the place for the shaker. It's just got the hinge. Everything looks good. There are no bubbles. Looks really good. So this one has the raised pad, that one's indented. So who knew they had options? They're thinking of everything, aren't they? All right, let's get this out. Hopefully everything is intact. The hinge, the little nubbins for the hinge. There we go. Yep, we got them. They are good. Didn't do too bad with the coloring, but it's just to see. So this would fit on there like that, like you saw yesterday, and so would this one. I think that one's really cute though. You could put little things in there. The kids would love that. So those are cute. All right, let's do this one and see what the mica powder looks like in the butterfly. This is going to be one popular butterfly. Don't forget, this is a giveaway this month, so make sure you're here on the right day. Oh, that's so pretty. It's so much less like busy the way I did it yesterday with the alcohol inks. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. All the facets, not a bubble in sight. I love that color. What do you think? Oh my gosh, I love that. This would be great for the top of the jar, I'm telling you. Some of those jars that I call upside down, they say it's because you can decorate them. That's the reasoning behind it. But this is a great decoration for that. It works as a handle too. That is so pretty. Okay, this one is just a demo. This one is not my casting, but it can be. Well, no, there's a few little tiny, you would never know purchasing it, but because I want a perfect mold, I don't want one little bump out of place, but that is so pretty. And let's see how it goes with, and I'll do this one again in just an alcohol ink, so you can see it that way too before I return it and get a good casting of it again. Look at that glitter. I want to get this on right away while it's still pliable. That looks good. It's a cute little chubby thing. He's round. Oh, I love the glitter. And I have to see if I can get my hands on some more. Oops. It's kind of heavy because of all the shell in there. So don't hold it up high and be like, whoop. So I'll paint his little eyes. Might even put something on his head. I don't know. I'll think about it. I don't want to do too much because I don't want to cover up. Maybe I'll do what I did yesterday with that glitter glue just in here. Not too much. I don't have anything. I'm not going to do anything to these because those are mine castings. Nothing done to these. Nothing done to that anymore. I don't know. I'll be right back and I'll show you what I came up with because it's not going to be that much. That's like record timing. I just pulled out my new favorite, the Stickles, whatever, glitter glue. And I just put it on the body and those little pearls. I'm just going to let it dry because it is gorgeous. I love it in mica powder. Absolutely love it. We should try it just in like one transparent alcohol ink. Also try a pigment paste. We'll be trying all kinds of things with that one. And then I did the same thing to the little shell, just like I did yesterday. Oh, I forgot to paint his little eyes. Let me get his eyes painted. Just going to grab my black marker. Give him a little bit of eye. And that's it. I'm not going to go crazy with the little fella because I want his shell to be the showcase. So that's it. I hope you enjoy it. I got a package that I purchased, so we'll go and unbox that tomorrow as soon as we start and show you what I picked. Some cute, cute, cute things. I can't wait to pour them, but we got to finish all these into resin molds before we start those. So I hope you stay for the photos. I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell